Good morning.
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 Day 32.
Day 32. Why did you say that like in a Somerset sort of rubbish?
Somerset.
Well, it was kind
And
of...
that's a really bad Somerset accent.
Well, let's not get into accents because I've got a plethora of accents I can bring out.
And that really wasn't Somerset, even though I do have family in Somerset, so I apologise.
Yeah, but they're not from Somerset. They just live in Somerset.
But they have been there for the best part of like...
So what I'm not debating that they're now not Somersetians or whatever you be, but what I'm suggesting is their heritage isn't Somerset. Isn't their heritage more Kentian?
No, Barry's from Somerset.
I stand correct. Is it what? Born and... Yeah, I guess so, but it was, yeah, you're right. All right, that's well boring. Anyway, what are we talking about? We're not discussing Emily's family heritage and how you what the name for someone from Hampshire or Kent or wherever you're from. What are we talking about?
We're talking...
I genuinely went into... No, we are... Groundhog Day, day 32, still got yellow on, running out of yellow clothes to wear, running out of anything yellow, discussing who's wearing yellow today. Should we just stop? Should we just stop there and that's today's vlog, 60 seconds?
It's about the retention time we get anyway.
No, it's not. We know we get people watching.
Today we're going to talk about digital visibility and what that actually means.
I don't think we can better the opening 90 seconds, personally.
Probably not.
Right.
But we're going to go with it.
Yes.
Because if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we work in digital visibility. And I think...
Digital visibility.
You're so weird.
Mm.
And I don't even know, Alan. Right, we work in digital visibility, and a lot of businesses and coaches and consultants and social media companies all talk about improving your visibility.
Yeah.
And I think it could actually sometimes come across as a bit of a buzzword that actually, what does it mean? What does improving your visibility mean? And it was quite interesting because I was having a bit of a conversation on DM today with Thirst Films.
We'll tag you.
Talking about how the brightness.
Sorry about this.
How dare the sun come out from behind that cow?
Oh, knocking stuff over.
Talking about how... We'll just start this.
No, never start again. One take wonders. We love the one take. Keep going. Keep going.
Authenticity, right? Authenticity. And it was talking about the fact that someone has offered to help him improve his following by how much would you pay to get X amount of followers. And we all know for a fact that that is just, number one, spammy, number two, not authentic, and number three, isn't actually going to serve your business at all in terms of brand visibility and business visibility as a whole, because that following is not going to be engaged. And
it does. If you stumble across, this is not a hard and fast rule. This is more pirate code guidelines. But if you stumble across someone on Instagram with a large following, but their likes and comments are quite low, there is sometimes a suggestion that may be bought followers.
Yeah.
Not hard and fast rule, more pirate code.
Now, we have 3 businesses with 3 business Instagram accounts. The Outside Bride is approaching nearly 15,000. Great, fantastic. Bailey Bell Tent sits just under 7,000. And Yellow Tuxedo sits at 610 as it stands today, a small amount. The other 2 businesses have been around for a lot longer. They've grown, we've developed them, fantastic, and they have had engaged following, which is fantastic, and they've got larger numbers. However, we have our main focus is obviously on Yellow Tuxedo these days, and even though the number is a lot smaller, I would argue it's our most engaged business platform out of all of our platforms, isn't it? With a smaller following.
Well, the only thing I would say is Bailey Bell Tents on Facebook seems to be massive. Like, you put something up, it goes quite relatively large. But Yellow Tuxedo I would suggest is more engaged. But then if you hold on, are we talking about engagement or visibility?
Visibility. I was getting to the point.
Yeah, no, that's not, I wasn't questioning you getting to the point. It was more about my point. Yeah, but then you say we're putting more focus into Yellow Tuxedo, which is probably why it's getting more engagement. Whereas, if we're being brutally honest, the others are getting kind of periodic postings every now and then. Yeah.
So we all know it's not a science here. just because you have more followers doesn't mean you are improving your digital visibility that much. You are improving your follower count, you're improving your vanity metrics, but actually in terms of bringing traffic back to your website, to the traffic that's coming to your DMs, to the people who are actually converting, the number of followers on your follower count means jack all if they're not engaging with you. So when we talk about our version of digital visibility, and ultimately we say this all the time, is bringing people back into your ecosystem so you can have the power to convert them. There you go, I said ecosystem.
Right done.
Ultimately driving people back to your website. You own your website, that's your property. You don't own your Facebook account, you don't own your Instagram account, you own your website, which is going to be there for you to make tweaks and change, and you can have the power to control that.
Yeah, that's really important, isn't it? So let's just run that. So our version of visibility is about not increasing your followers and likers necessarily, but it's about increasing the traffic that goes around your ecosystem and ultimately goes back to your website.
But really, more than anything, and I hope we kind of get that across with what we put out, is that yes, getting followers, getting likes is amazing, but actually having that power to talk to people and engage with people and have those conversations is doing so much more for your brand than just putting a pretty picture up there and hoping that it's going to get 15, 20 likes.
What? Remembering to be social on social media.
Remembering to be social on social media.
Yeah.
And for Yellow Tuxedo, we look at we bang on about our 5 themes all the time. You know, we've got brands.
Oh, I need to get a t-shirt made up. I'm running out of yellow stuff. I'm going to get a t-shirt made up with it on. Done.
Brand, website, blog, social media, PR. Those 5 things. However, it's so important. You'll find lots of people focusing on social media. You'll find lots of people focusing on SEO. And we always say the two are not separate. The two are very much entwined together. They are one thing that work together, because your social media will help drive your traffic and it will help you get that engaged following and you have that opportunity to talk to people. The SEO side of things, if you're not getting that technical side of your website working properly for you, then you're not going to be seen anyway. So the two together really do have to sit harmoniously. You can't do one without, or you can do one without the other, but you will find it a lot more hard work, or a lot more hard work. That's not a good grammar.
That'll do. It will do. I don't even know what day, time, anything is. That'll do.
The two have to sit together, and you have to put the effort in, and you have to work on the SEO side of things. You have to work on your backlinking. You have to look at your keywords. You have to look at all of that kind of craft.
Well, it comes down to, sorry Emily, I didn't mean to kind of, you did pause. It comes down to, you've got to market your business somehow. Yeah. So how are you going to market it? You know, what can you do today? Not what can you do today? What are you going to do? How are you going to put that time, you know, that budget? What's your budget for marketing? What's your time budget for marketing? And how can you best efficiently use that time?
So don't spend money on paying for followers or paying for companies who can improve your follower rate to 5,000, 6,000, 10,000. Great, fantastic. What are those 5, 10, 15,000 people going to be doing for your business? And ultimately, if you're only doing it to get the swipe up function
I was about to say.
on Instagram stories, that's not enough.
Yeah, but that is a cool function.
We used it on the outside bride. It was a cool function. Didn't actually really bring us that much more traffic to our website. It's, again, just a vanity thing to say, I got the swipe up feature. Who cares? Work out other ways of getting people.
I think it's cool. You know, you can swipe up on your shop and IGTV before you have it. Another reason to use IGTV.
There are a few hacks as well to get people off
There are a
platform.
few hacks, isn't there? So we might look at doing a video on those hacks, actually. I'm really sorry. I just keep... My watch has vibrated about 5 times. And
it's not checking the time. It's
no, I'm not.
Messages.
Right, I'm clearly not in the zone. Well done to you. 10 out of 10.
I basically carry this team on a daily basis.
I
Emily gets to the office, do some work. Emily shut the door. Emily write that. Emily have you scheduled. You are the face of Yellow Tuxedo, Alan.
Well, not really. You're doing all the talking. Right, come on then. Let's say thank you and goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.